Wow, Shakur Stevenson won his fight, but lost the crowd all in the same night. You know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dot. What's blazing in sports? Yes, of course, I am back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers that work, guys. It is time to work. Talking about Shakur Stevenson in the aftermath. How do you win a fight and lose the fans, the crowd, all in the same night? Guys, that's what we are here to talk about. Please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We still trying to grind to that 10K. Moving a little bit slow at the moment. Snail pace, up hills, with roller skates on. But hey, moving. But let's get it. After coming off of a lackluster performance where neither one of the fighters, Shakur Stevenson or his opponent, didn't really want to throw punches, Shakur Stevenson was back to fight on his last fight signed with Top Rank. Will he go out with a bang? Well, listen, I'm going to say this. In this fight, outside of the first round, Shakur Stevenson pushed the action, stood his ground, threw punches. I think Shakur Stevenson did a lot better than his last time. But was it enough? Could he have done more? Why were fans walking out in the middle of his fight when his fight is the main event? The main event is supposed to be the climax of the action, not what put you to sleep. Well, let's talk about it. Now, I cannot blame Shakur Stevenson for all of it. Shakur Stevenson is known to be a boxer, stick and mover, right? He stood his ground. He went forward. He got hit a little bit more than he normally got hit. But he fought an opponent that really wasn't engaging. But now, this is where I blame Shakur, right? To me, it appears that either Shakur Stevenson doesn't want to get hit with a shot. Maybe he's possibly afraid he can get knocked out. Maybe he knows in sparring that his chin is not that great. Because it doesn't seem like Shakur Stevenson wants to take risks. He single shots. Sometimes he'll throw two, but typically it's pop, pop, pop. It is like he is looking for that one shot that can hurt an opponent, and he visually hurt off that one shot, and then he'll go for the kill. And, I kept hearing throughout the fight that, Shakur Stevenson says, I got him, I'm going to stop him. We was hearing this like third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, and I believe many of us thought he was going to stop him. And I believe he could have stopped him if he would have pushed the action. But he didn't. But again, I cannot completely blame Shakur Stevenson. I believe if you would have switched opponents and you put the guy in there that fought Keyshawn Davis that just kept coming forward and taking shots, and you put him in there with Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson fought that same fight he fought that people are now booing and walking away from, I believe it would have been a much more entertaining fight. But since you had somebody who didn't really engage as much, and Shakur Stevenson did not go for the kill, you got what you got. But guys, here's the kicker. Afterwards, on Twitter, I heard that Shakur Stevenson went after Cameron and Mace, the living legends in rap. Mace! And he had some not so good words to say about them, right? And they never laced up and things like that. He took some shots at them. And guys, you know what like living legends do. They took some shots back. And I think this is a mistake by Shakur Stevenson. Hold on, guys. Let me open this door because I'm hot. I think that was a mistake by Shakur Stevenson. When you are a fighter, right, and you have people that are in the media, in the entertainment industry, they're looking for topics to talk about. You don't go at those people because you have just became a topic to talk about. And they could talk about you forever to your next fight. and keep going if they want to. You just gave them money. You know, you're probably going to make them go viral. You're going to make people who probably wasn't listening to Cameron and Mace listen to Cameron and Mace. And when I say they fired back, guys, they fired back. Now, I can't remember everything they said, but I know Mace kicked it off by saying, like, you know, nigga box better. He kind of laughing and talking, right? You know, he wasn't scared of first security, not going to be scared of you. Cameron came back. You boring. I see why they call you Twitter, son. If you put that type of energy that you do in Twitter into boxing, nigga, you would be pay-per-view. You're not entertaining. Cameron said, listen, if we fought you, we would be the A side in boxing. Listen, man, those are haymakers. Those are overhand rights and uppercuts that Cameron Mace was slinging, man. And again, it's crazy how at one point, you know, Shakur Stevenson was in a position, like a lot of boxers and some fans, they were just taking shots at Devin Haney, taking a lot of shots, right? Smiling and pointing and talking shots and sending false contracts, you know. And then when his time to shine, and he goes out there and he put up a dud and a lackluster performance, and then he come out this time, and I think he did do better. I think Shakur Stevenson did better, and I think he's getting, I don't think he deserved exactly what he's getting, but it's boxing. Listen, he's leaving Top Rank. Tim Bradley talking about, I brought my coffee. Who says that about somebody who signed with you? Remember, he still signed for that deal. That means that they was pretty much done. When you talk about your own fighter, look, I bought my coffee, and then around round 3, I better start drinking that coffee. Listen, man, that's insulting. That's extremely disrespectful. But listen, Shakur Stevenson, he is in a position that he has to do better. If you want to be a pay-per-view star, if you want to be a headliner, if you want to make the big bucks in boxing, you have to entertain.